Millard West's varsity show choir, West in the Groove, unveils their latest show, spotlighting the musical strengths of its members alongside senior Carmen Hoy, who triumphs over a hearing impairment in her remarkable performance.
Being hearing impaired in a choir has its challenges when it comes to pitch. I can't always match it the same as fast and the same way that other people can. It takes me longer, and sometimes I don't hear that like I'm off pitch. And that's where my mom comes into role, because she also has experience with music and directing music, and so I work with her independently sometimes to, just help me out. But it also helps that I'm like in a choir, because then I can hear other people, and then I'm either there or like really close to being there.
Throughout her childhood, Carmen's hearing impairment remained undetected for a significant period of time. It wasn't until she reached the age of 3 that medical professionals identified her as being 60% deaf in both ears.
Carmen was always a kid that was really responsive when you called her. She was very motivated to be engaged in her environment. And so for her to ignore me when I called her was very unlike her. Like, that's typical of some kids, but never her. So when that started to happen, I was like, that's weird. It's like she doesn't hear me. And then that just happened more and more and more. And I thought, this kid doesn't hear me. Well, we took her, got her tested, and the test came out completely normal. So I was thinking, well, that's great. She can hear fine, except for why can't she hear me? Mm-hmm. So took her to specialists, continued to go, and pretty soon then they started to say, okay, yeah, there's something going on here.
During her time in the show choir department, Carmen persisted through her challenges, maintaining her passion for music despite her diagnosis. Her dedication hasn't gone unnoticed by those around her.
She's really kind of on top of everything that we're doing there. Make sure that when we're speaking that she can see my face. That tends to help. But I would say, other than that, we don't really need to make any accommodations for show choir. For class, we put her by strong singers so she can hear those close to her. Mm-hmm. But other than that, no, she's pretty well on her own.
Despite the hurdles posed by her hearing impairment, Carmen's unwavering commitment is a testament to her resilience as she continues to put one foot in front of the other. For the MWHS Wildcat News, this has been Delaney Lewick and Quinn Burton.